I've now got Jamie Harnwell, the winning coach from Sorrento. Jamie, everything went, I suppose, to a degree according to plan?
Well, no, we would have won in 90 minutes if it had gone according to plan, but no, look, we set up a certain way because of the strengths they've got. I would have liked us to play it a little bit more and had a little bit more of the ball, but in the end we got through and that's all that mattered.
And, sort of the dream start, it really was. Was that planned, obviously? Well, you will say it was.
Yeah, we said to the boys score after a minute, and no, look, I think what the important thing was that we didn't concede in that first 10 minutes. We wanted to take the game to them and make sure they knew they were in for one, and there's not much better ways of doing that than sticking one in the back of the net, and there's a great finish by Jack Salter as well.
Yeah, and in actual fact, the defence played really, really well today. We were up on the balcony and we were just saying just how well you held your shape all through the second half.
Yeah, we worked on it pretty hard this week. We've got experienced players there, we've got good players there, and we asked them to stick to a task and they did it superbly. Obviously disappointing to concede from the corner, but that aside, I thought we kept a very dangerous side at bay for long periods of the game.
Yeah, and again, as I said, the shape that was retained throughout the whole game.
Yeah, and I mean it takes a lot of work as well. Those boys were working very, very hard to get back in when they lost the ball. That probably cost us a little bit going forwards as well, but as I said, we got the result, got to penalties, and then it becomes a lottery, and James Morgan's been superb for us this year.
And as regards the penalties, without doubt 5 of probably the best penalties I've seen for a while.
Yeah, I didn't think I was that confident when Tom Boss stepped up and did the old Panenka as well. I didn't know where that came from, but look, yeah, it's just one of the things. I felt good for Scotty Bullock as well. He missed one a couple of years ago for Glory, and I was there in Wellington when he did that, so it's nice of him to get that little monkey off his back.
Yeah, well, in actual fact, Chris was just talking to me and he said after that little dink, he turned around to his bench and he said, we've lost this one because they've got their confidence up.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If it goes over the bar, then Tom gets slaughtered by us, but look, he's a good player. He's come in for us this year in an unfamiliar position today out wide as well, and did really well, and yeah, just pleased for him to score something like that.
So now, what does this mean for the club? Obviously massive with the FFA Cup.
Yeah, it is. It's you're on the national stage now. You're sort of torn between whether you want an A-League club or whether you want another state league club so you can try and progress further, but it gives us a reason to watch the TV now on Wednesday and watch the draw, and we've always dreamed of getting this club onto a national stage in some form or other. We missed out on it last year. This year we've got there and we've had to work hard to do it.
And if you get the home draw, will you be able to get the lights at Sorrento up to scratch?
I think if it's a NPL side, then yeah, the lights are good enough to have that. Obviously A-League, there's a little bit more, so we maybe relying on the City of Joondalup to give us a hand with some portable lights, but look, we'll just wait and see where we go. I think the boys want an away trip anyway.
But if you did get that home game, because obviously FFA won't allow you switch like last year, they wouldn't allow Bayswater to switch to an away game, do you reckon you would do everything in your power to actually have it at home?
Yeah, of course you would. You want to get the money. You want the home ground advantage. It should be a nice little money earner for the club, and unfortunately Bayswater and Stirling last year couldn't take full advantage of it. But yeah, look, we're just thrilled to be in the draw. Wherever we go, whoever we get, then we're in the main draw of the FFA Cup and we're on the national stage.
That's right, and I presume you'll be heading to Dorian Gardens tomorrow to have a look at possibly the shock of the tournament.
Well, yeah, I don't think I'll make it tomorrow. Actually, I'm with the NTC girls all day watching their game, so the wife will have my head. But look, yeah, once we know the result, we'll go out and check them out. We're playing against Perth before the end of the season as well, and we're up on a Sunday to get out there. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. We'll make our scouting plans from there.
Would you have preferred, now that the semi-finals are over, that the final actually took place not at the end of the season, but within 3 or 4 weeks?
Oh, look, it gives our boys something to look forward to. I think the league's probably out of our reach now. There's not a lot else to play for, so now there's that massive cherry of everyone's got to keep fit, everyone's got to play well. So anytime they're slacking a bit of training, I can dangle that carrot for them.
All right, and I'm sure you will too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, congratulations. The best of luck for the FFA Cup. We won't even talk about the FA, our own cup final, because it's so far away. But Jamie, in all due respect, the best of luck for the final.
Thank you very much. Cheers.